Hi guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to Stephanie's Journey. For those of you who are here for the very first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. If you have not been here before, I would love to have you as part of the Stephanie's Journey's family. Just click on that subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell beside that, so that you don't miss any of my videos in the near future. Today I'm going to do a garden update. It's supposed to be for February, but I didn't get a chance to do it, so I'm going to do the beginning of, it's supposed to be for March. But it's April, so yeah, my hair is all over my head, but who cares? Anyway, I'll let you guys see what the garden's looking like. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, to start off, let's start on the porch. Have pepper plants here, all grown up. I've been bringing them in and out of the house, and I left them out here for Easter, and they didn't get frostbite. This is my tomatillo. It got a little bit of frostbite on the bottom leaves, but I got a flower on it and it's okay. I made a short for my tomato plants. This one didn't get frostbite on it, but the other three here all got frostbite. But I'm going to cut the bottom leaves off that got frostbite and bury them. Our last frost date was today, the 10th, supposedly. But nothing else I see on this porch has gotten frostbite. These are my onions. These are the white ones, which they've gotten big, so I'm going to transplant those, but a lot of them didn't make it. And I got some red ones. I'll show you those. All of these are my eggplants. They look like they need water. This is a tomato plant here, but the rest are eggplants. This is a Cherokee purples, and these are different kinds of eggplants. I have 3 different kinds, maybe 4, but I think I got 2 of one and 1 of the other ones. These are my leeks here that I'm gonna plant out. I think I'm gonna put them in my green stock. And these are shallots, and well, these are shallots on this side, and this side is yellow onions. Planting extra ones so I can succession plant. That is a Swiss chard, and that is some type of lettuce I just stuck in there for no reason at all. But what's supposed to be in here is chives, but they didn't come up. And in here I put thyme, and they didn't come up, but I've started some more of each of those. This was some stevia from last year. This, haven't done anything with that. I need to clean out my pots. This was dill that did not come up. I think it got too cold for it. It started coming up, but it got too cold. And this is rosemary that didn't come up. I cannot grow rosemary to save my life. I even started some more in the house, and it still has not come up. Don't have anything in any of those pots yet because it's too cold, nor any of these. And I need to clean up and cut my grass, but my lawnmower, it's not working, so gotta get a new one. This is my new green stock. I've showed you these, but I don't have it all planted out. The bottom 2 rows, I have onions. Then this third one up, I got different types of kale, and all these, most of them look like red Russian. It was one of those mixed packs with different type of lettuces and stuff, so it's various ones. Then in these is lettuce. They all kind of look like romaine, but I'm not for sure if they are all romaine, but they are lettuces. So that's what I have on this row, and I don't have anything else except for this one. This is supposed to be a strawberry radish, but I don't know if it is or not. They all sprouted, and I have some planted over here. These are some collard greens that I planted that I'm probably going to go to seed, and these are my other onions that I'm supposed to plant out that I have not planted them yet, and one of those beds up there, but I haven't put them out yet, so they're still here because I said I was going to put them in my green stock, then I decided I didn't want all of them in there. I think these are the ones, the white ones. I planted out the red and the yellow, so I'll show you those, but that is it. Besides all of my junk that's on my porch, nothing else. This was my sweet potato starts that I put in there. Never did anything, and one is going rotten, so It's not going to do anything. These are my strawberry radishes. They all went to seed. I pulled one up, nothing is in there. So I don't guess I'm going to get any. But look at my blueberry tree. Got a lot of greenage that's on it now and flowers that's coming on. This limb I'm supposing is dead because nothing came on this limb. That blueberry one did not do anything, so I'm assuming it's dead. And the same with this one. I don't see any blooms on this one, so I'm assuming it's dead. These are my red onions, and they're getting big. I should be able to plant some of those out in a few weeks. And I bought a fig tree, and look, it didn't have anything on it, but now I have one fig and some leaves, and hopefully it don't get too cold. And this is one as well, and it's starting to bloom. You can see the little flowers starting on it. So I bought 2 different types of fig trees. This is a brown turkey fig, and this is a Chicago hardy fig, and I'm gonna put both of them in some raised pots. This is supposed to be marigolds, but it didn't come up. This is not a marigold. This is a carrot. I don't know what that is. I thought it was mullein, but I don't think that is. I think it's a weed. I left it in there. This is supposed to be my dill from last year, but it got a whole bunch of crap growing in here. This is dill or lemon balm or something that's resprouting. These, I don't know what that is. Some kind of weed probably. That looks like a carrot or something. I could reuse my soil, so anything could be growing in here. But I'm gonna pull up stuff. This is either parsley or cilantro. I don't know which one that is, but I'm pulling it up. But none of that looks like any type of mint. Last year I had chocolate mint and regular peppermint in here, so that's what's supposed to grow back. But the only thing that looks like mint is this one here, and I don't know which one it is, so I'm just gonna wait and see what grows back and pull everything else. Over here I put some marigolds in here. This is my citronella plant. Most of it is weeds, but this is a marigold, and I thought I had another one in there, but surely it's not. And that is I don't know if it's lettuce. I think it's a lettuce. First I thought it was a kale, but now I think it's a red lettuce. So that's what that is. I just stuck it in that pot because I went to the nursery and they had those on sale because I think they were going bad. But this is my radishes, and you see nothing is above ground. I'm like, are the seeds wrong or there's something else? But I don't know what they are, because it seems like if the roots are this thick, they would have something at the ends of them, and none of them do. I put one up here last week, nothing. So I don't know what they're supposed to be, but it looks like turnip leaves to me. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't really eat radishes, but I got a salad that had some strawberry radishes on it, and I like them, so I bought some seeds, and yeah. So that's it for this little section. Nothing over here, and that I cleaned that out and then it growing weeds again. This one has my strawberries in it. I had a bunch of flowers on them, as you can see there and there, down there. There's some that was over here too. Got one still in bloom. I said I was gonna transplant these to my green stalk, but I haven't done that. It's got cold again, so it's freezing out here. Damn. I don't know why that dog is always barking every time I come out here. This is my garlic. My garlic has gotten really, really big. Let me stand back so you can see. It's gotten tall, which is good. A few of them are thick. Like that one here is getting thick. That one and that one. You can't see my hand. That one and that one's getting pretty thick. And these are all my red tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, onions. I might have some of them too close, but that's okay. They'll push each other and grow. That's what they do. But the tops aren't tall enough for me to trim. Those I keep wondering if I need to trim those. I've never trimmed garlic before. This is my third year growing it, but they fall over so fast. And I always think, if you trim onions, you should trim garlic. But I don't know. Somebody let me know that. Never done it. Then I put some, I think, white onions here along the sides because the garlic that was there died. And then I put another one of those lettuce because they had a 3 in the pack. I put one right there. Nothing in this but weed. These are my carrots. And they need to be thin. I think I'm gonna space them out, just move them, leave them in here and just move them around. But not 100% sure of that. I never get good germination on my carrots, but I put some additional seeds in here and they came up, so we'll see. But this right here is a whole bunch in this area and then none over here, so I may just spread them out and see if it kills them or not. It may, but we'll see. Up here is my collard. They started going to seed and I broke it off, but you can see it's going to seed again. So I need to get those what's on there off. I got spinach that didn't come up. Well, it came up a little bit, but ain't much growing on them. My bok choy went to seed, so I'm just going to save the seeds from them. You can see the seed pods here are growing, so I'm just going to let them grow. That's another collard. Them 3 are bok choys, and that's collard. That got frostbite. And then this is another one of those lettuces, I believe. I just stuck that in the ground where the spinach was because it didn't come up. More collard greens. Then that's a kale that died off in December with the frost, but it came back, so I left it. That is a spinach. I keep getting all those weeds. And then these things, I think that might be poison ivy, but I don't know, but it keeps growing up in these beds. Like there is a little one there, and I keep having to cut them down. I don't know if this pine straw did it, because I never put pine straw in there. I usually put leaves, but it's doing it. So these are my peas, and they're growing like crazy. Hopefully they don't die from the frost. And I planted one at each tree, one there, one here. This one has finally come up at the bottom. I want this to go up that green trellis, but that one right there finally came up. This one finally came up. This one and this one as well. So all of the peas, the snap peas, have come up. But we have lettuce there. We have one there. But I don't think that's going to make it. And then we have one here. The bib lettuce never came up. But all these little weeds, they're everywhere. Whatever they are, they've come up every freaking where. I've been pulling them up too. So I don't know what they are. And it might have been some seeds that was in this straw, but I don't know. I put a couple of onions there and there. And then I put another pea here and here. That one didn't come up. And I put lettuce all across here, and none of them have come up either. That's just a pot that I had something in there. These are the rest of my red onions. And some more garlic. And these stems are not that big, but hopefully they take off and get thicker. I think I put the bigger ones down the bottom and the smaller ones up here. But that's pretty much everything, because I don't have anything else besides the yellow onions that I put in here. This was my tomato bed. That's another one of the weeds. I think it is poison ivy. I'm not for sure, but I keep cutting them off every time one pops out the ground. But this was my tomato bed last year, and tomatoes had popped up because it was warm, and then it got cold, and they all died. Volunteers. They look like a volunteer of something. I don't know what, but these are all yellow tomatoes. I mean yellow onions, and I'm gonna cut the tops back on these because these are doing really good. Really good. They're thick. So cut them back, and then nothing else is in any of these other beds. So they're all empty. And tomatoes was popping up here. I don't see anymore. And that is one. And I can't tell. I don't think so. I don't know what that is. But that's another poison ivy. And then I got some going down there too. So I'll come back and cut those a little bit later. So that is it for my garden tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I look forward to seeing you all in my very next video. Bye bye.